Greetings. All right, so hold on. I gotta charge. I'm scared to move this because. Okay. All right. Make sure the sound is on. Make sure my mic is on. Yeah, okay. It is. All right. Good, 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 good. Okay. All right. So I just dropped the names in the chat. So the list is still open if you're interested. I'm gonna go ahead. I forgot to put. Hold on. Okay. Put the offers tonight. If you guys are new here, you guys have never gotten a mini love read. So mini love reads, I do these on Monday nights. So these are straight to the point reads. You know, they do go in depth, but if you want something full length and in depth, then you would book with me on my website. So these are just like pricing just based off of something straight to the point, but you still get the same level of depth. We go into things. I do give you guys options. You don't have to have a person in mind, a love interest, or anything like that. You could be a single asking about what you need to know about your journey and love, self-love messages. It could be what to expect in relationships, whatever, who's coming towards me, like whatever you need to know. Okay. So this isn't just for those that have anybody or a person. Okay. If you do have a person in mind or any of your questions, make sure that whatever the choice or the option that platform that you pay from, that you in that note section of the payment platform, you leave your question and or the name of the person or at least their initials or something to identify them. That's just for me because I never say the person's name on the live, so that stays confidential. If you would like your name to be anonymous, you want to go by a nickname, your YouTube name, initials, let me know. If you have a question that you don't want read out loud, let me know as well. Okay. So we have three choices here. We have the full length love spread. Love spread goes into your energy, if you're asking about a person, their energy, where you guys are with each other, potential energies coming forth, where their mind is at, what they want to say, how do they feel. And then the two questions for 25. So you can ask two love questions or two love topics for 25. And then lastly is our latest add addition is the how do they feel reading spread for 35. So it'll tap into their energies, emotions, and different aspects and layers, their fears, um, how they are affected by your energy, your connection, potential outcome energy, or what they're going to do potentially, the energy and advice, of course. So if you're interested, the list is still open. The list is for you to have your own personal timestamp. So when you come back and watch this live, you don't have to sit through this entire thing or you miss it. Just for your convenience, basically, that timestamp is there in the description box at the end of the live. If you come back and watch the replay, find your name on the list, click on it, and it'll take you straight to your reading. I go in order as I receive the payment, so it's not based off of who pays more or alphabetical order or favoritism or anything like that. Is strictly based off of when I receive your payment is how the list is set up. Okay. So we have two ladies already on the list. I'm going to get started on that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Mm. All right, I'm trying to pull my own live so I can see it as I'm on it. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get started. Breyonna, you are up first. And then Ashley. And if anyone else is interested, like I said, the list is still open. All right, timestamp 55555. Okay. All right, let's get into the reading. Right? Is that right? Yeah. Okay. All right, Breyonna, you want a singles read. So we're going to tap into what messages does Spirit have for you in regards to your singleness, your single season? What's the guidance? What's the energy? Spirit asks for permission to tap into Breyonna's energy. What does she need to know around her single energy? You've been seeing numbers all day too. Yeah, that was interesting. Like 555. Yeah, that might be something. I wouldn't doubt it for you. Spirit asks for divine covering and protection to surround Breyonna and myself as we tap into the journey of her single season. I have my deck upside down. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Okay. What does she need to know? What does she need to know about her single season? Cast down vain imaginations, any high thing that tries to exalt itself against the knowledge and wisdom and truth of you. Source God, we call upon our divine team of spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, and guides who have our best intentions and will and love. We cast down any false guidances, false prophecies, insights, any demonic interferences, familiar spirits, tricks, or spirits we bind you, we block you from coming through. We seal this with divine light and protection. Amen. Ashe. So it is. All right, Breyonna. Her single season. Her single season. Okay. The 9 of Wands is here. So there's something like this gives me collective energy. The Chariot, Ace of Knives, which is the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, 3 of Wands, bottom of the deck, 4 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of confusion around your relationship status or maybe your singleness. There's a little bit of a fogginess, like not completely certain or sure as to why you're here. Or maybe why you're still here, or what is it maybe that you should be doing, how you're doing it. Hey, Alexis, how are you, sis? Thank you. I appreciate that. So the biggest thing I feel like with this being the only Chariot card, or the only major arcana card here, I feel like you are on the right track. You are in a place where I feel like you are in alignment, like where you're supposed to be. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. It's just more so understanding it. So, with the 9 of Wands being your first card out, I picked up this collective type of vibe that you're not the only one that may be going through something similar, maybe facing certain challenges in the dating scene. Um, there's something around like finding your strength again or the confidence again when it comes to the pursuit of maybe not just love, but like certain things that you dream of, certain things that you have aspirations around. um there is a big change that I feel like that's happening to you, and maybe you sense it or you feel like you've changed a lot, you've grown a lot. You become wiser, you become more um confident in yourself in other ways. It's like more like you put your foot down with certain things. Like there's more of a confidence. You're holding your head a little higher. Like you're noticing this. You understand that it's coming from a place of self-worth. It may be due to you something maybe with the heart chakra as well, like dealing with like tending to your heart. You are on the right track when it comes to who you allow into your space, who you allow into your life. And not just romantically, but I feel like you because this woman with the Ace of Knives is like she keeps something on her. Like she's not walking around the streets unarmed. Like she keeps something with her. So it's like you have like a sharp mind around like um I don't feel like it's false sense of protection. I don't feel like it's fear. I don't feel like it's closed offness. I feel like it is discernment. Um, Keeping your mind sharp with things, keeping your ears perked, like you're observant. Spirit is saying like your friendships, like there's good times around that. This is a beautiful time to connect with people on a friendship level. Um, it could be reconnecting with friends. It could be spending more time with your friends. There's loving support around this energy. This might be where most of your friends give you something to look forward to, if that makes sense. Like they instill some sort of, how do I explain it? It's like their energy, your connection, their support, it makes you have something to look forward to. It could be like a trip or planning trips, planning something, or like being like spending time with them and being around them. It's like it gives you something to look forward to. But they're not just that, but I'm getting like how do I explain this? Because like it's the energy of, because of my relationship with my girlfriends or women allies or friendship allies, they give me hope that there is something on the other side for me. That's also the aspect of looking forward to something, like not just if my life is kind of just steady, not a lot going on, not a lot of things going on in the love department. At least I have good friends. At least like we have good times, or we can laugh, or we have intimate conversations, things like that. Like we're building bonds, but it's also because of this energy with them. They give you something to look forward to, like to believe again, or believe that love can exist, or show you what you deserve. That's kind of what I get from that energy. There is a part of you that might be excited at times for like the possibilities of the unknown, or get excited about your desires, and then there's times where maybe it clashes, because it might be something mentally that you feel like you're not ready for just yet, with the Four of Coins at the bottom of the deck, which is the Four of Pentacles. She's hiding something behind her back. It's like a necklace or something. um could be something that you're holding on to that you're not sure if you should let it go fully. It's something that you feel like is a prized possession, or something that is too risky to just throw away, like this gold necklace. Like I'm deciding on whether or not I should give it away or give it back to someone. So it could be something that you're holding on to that you're not sure if you should share it, or give it back to someone. And it's an energy thing, but it could be maybe a physical item. But I feel like it's an energy more than it is like a material thing or material item. But you're kind of debating between whether or not you should. Let me see. I'm gonna clarify these with this oracle deck. That's the energy. Breyonna, love energy. That's love energy. Breyonna's love energy. That's what that she needs to know. divine timing, codependency, breakup to makeup, and solitude. It could be somebody that you were holding space for that you might be kind of like wondering, should you wait or should you let it go? You know, um, this could be someone that you have emotional ties to, or just somebody that you're interested in. Um, you're wondering where to place this person's energy, like what to do with it. Yeah, like where to place this person's energy. Yeah, and you got the Chariot technically twice because it came out in this deck and now in this to clarify. So yes, I feel like Spirit again is saying that you are making momentum. You are on the right track energetically. You are in a healthy space rather than not when it comes to love. Even if you feel like there's some things that you're still uncertain about, some connections that you're not sure what to do with yet, you are still in the right energy vibration. Like you're on track. Your energy is like open but not too open. So I don't know. You might plan for a trip. It might be a trip or something that could be coming up soon. I feel like you are going to be like more active, more maybe more social. And that could attract energies too. I feel like this is for you to be open, yes. Um or stay open, still be discerning. So as long as your energy is not closed. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't feel any heaviness. I don't see any blockages in your love life. Like you're right where you're supposed to be, and your energy's in flow in a way that is supposed to. Just feel like it's more so just trying to figure out, or maybe having those questions of, am I blocking my blessings? I feel like you're doing far better than you know yourself to be. And due to the circumstances and what's going on, collectively with love, where people are with themselves, our healing journeys, um, the climate, the atmosphere of the world, like considering all of that, you're doing far better than what you think you're doing. Like you're not at this alone. You're not in this energy by yourself, if that makes sense. Yeah. So there could be something with like a trip. I don't know if it's like a cruise or maybe a getaway, like a girls getaway, girls trip. If it's not like completely leaving to another state, it could be like a city doing something like, maybe going to Sedona, going to I don't know. What's the other one? Is it Florida? What is it? Something with the F? I can't think of the name of it. It's like right before you get to Vegas. I can't even think of the name of it. But yeah, there's something with maybe needing to take a trip, perhaps. Okay. All right. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. And some of these numbers could actually be telling you like you're on the right track, like where you're at. The 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles flew out of the deck. So this family energy, this family vision, this structure, like that's not going anywhere. Like that's not something like that you should worry if it's going to come to pass or not, because it is. Like, and I feel like you're going to get there in a practical sense. It's not going to be like maybe as much work or something that you feel like you got to position yourself in some kind of way. Like it's going to happen by you just living. Like there's no specific formula or something special or magical that you need to do. It's going to unfold. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Thank you for asking, Alexis. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear you're doing great. I hope school and everything is going well too. All right now. So you're very welcome, sis. My pleasure. All right. So, Ashley, you are up next. Alexis and Sam, you are after Alexis. So, um, Ashley, let's get to your reading. And your timestamp is 2014. Interesting. That's like what do you call it? A year. 2014. That might be significant. Okay. I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, so I know you said you wanted to change something. Let me see. Okay, so all right, so instead of two questions, you wanted to go ahead. Okay, so yeah, okay, I see. So you made it paid for the how do they feel? Okay. All right, let's clear the energy first. Holy Spirit, we send love, light, and peace to Breyonna, all of her energy back to her in wholeness and fullness. Amen. Ashe. Ask for permission to tap into Ashley's energy. The person on her mind, her love interest in question, feelings towards her. What does she need to know? What does she need to know? How does this person feel about her? She needs to know. For divine clarity and truth. That's for divine protection to surround myself, Ashley, and the person in question in all spaces and timelines. Amen. Ashe. How does this person feel about Ashley? Okay. Mother of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles. He's the beekeeper. Father of Wands, which is the King of Wands. The Son of Baskets, which is the Page of Cups in this deck. The Two of Knives, which is the Two of Swords. The Strength card. We're going to leave this card hidden. All right, bottom of the deck is Justice. Okay. Where to put this mug? Okay, we're just going to put it right there. Okay. I'm like really trying to figure out what to do with that card. So the Beekeeper card with the Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles in this deck. I feel like this person is drawn to you, attracted to you, even. I feel like they could see you as someone that, like, something about your work ethic, work energy that they notice. They feel like you are kind of maybe like a mystery, or you don't show too much of yourself. There is something hidden about you. Yeah, there's something hidden about you. Like you're not showing your hands. You're hiding some things, or you might be like kind of, they feel like maybe you keep it professional, like you don't share things about yourself, you don't make yourself too personal. Um yeah, which is why they might feel like you kind of, not that you're closed off, because they feel like you have a warm energy about you, but it's like you're selective maybe in your interactions, like keeping yourself covered or protected, or just minding your business. So this is more like their perception, they and how they feel about it is more so like you're doing it not for malicious reasons, or you're not doing it because you're closed off, or you're stuck up, or you're not friendly. It's more of like a selective choice to like a mature choice, something wise that you're doing. They're not showing, like, I feel like this person also hides the fact that they want to be impressive. So they might, I feel like they're this way in general, but they also, like, I feel like try to impress you as well, or they want you to see them a certain way, like see them as um a leader, see them as somebody that, is well put together, responsible. This person may naturally want to be in a leadership position in life, or they may be someone that has a lot of ambitions. They want to make a lot of people proud, but there also is this energy of they want to come off a certain way, like not because they're being fake, but it's like um there is a desire to want to be noticed or seen in some kind of way. Like this person feels like they have like a lot of potential, But when it comes to like attraction and things like that, they want people to, like somebody that they're interested in or the opposite sex to see them as a leader, to see them. Sorry, my mic was like hitting all up in my shirt. They want you to see them as like capable, attractive, confidence, well structured, So that's kind of what they hide. They hide this energy, I feel like, of they want to be noticed, they want to be seen, they want to be perceived as a leader, well put together, confident. Um, I do feel like this person, they might want to date you or go out. Like I feel like this person might, this to me, like just looking at the energy, it does give like this person likes you back. So I don't feel like this is one-sided. And I don't always get that. It does seem like kind of trying to like understand you at first, or trying to kind of feel you out, because there's an uncertainty here. Your energy comes off as poised, confident, unbothered, um not giving off an energy. Definitely you don't give off the vibe that you are interested like that, which could be a good or bad thing depending on like if you want this person to kind of know or sense that you like them, or it's like you don't want them to think that you don't want them to see it. It's like it's up to you how you move in that. But I do feel like this person does think about connecting with you and what that would be like. Something with like a date, something really laid back, like maybe going to the park, doing something where it's just you guys, not something that's overly stimulating, like going to the movies or going to a sporting event or a concert, like where there's a lot of people. It's like they're thinking about like more of an intimate type of date where it's like you guys are, hiking or at a park or having a picnic. Like they think about that, or that's like a maybe a fantasy or something that they would like to do with you, hypothetically. um they might like try to keep it balanced around you, because again they don't know, they're not 100% sure like if the vibes are mutual. They If you look at these two cards, the girl is wearing yellow here, another woman is wearing yellow here, but also even with the beekeeper, like this person is drawn to you. I do feel they notice you, they see you, there's an attraction. There's also an energy where you come off as confident. Like they see you as somebody that's self-assured. You're not doing too much. You're not trying to make yourself seen or noticed. You just do your thing. Um, they like it, but it also kind of like might be the element that keeps them wondering like where you stand with them, you know. How do you feel about me? How do you see me? Like, what's the possibilities? So there is a little bit of not 100% sure, like how to take you, how to receive you. Because they might fear like you being, um, because what I'm getting is like they're not, they fully project that they're this confident person, but there's a part of them that does kind of perform to come off a way. If that makes sense. Like to impress, maybe to impress coworkers, to show I'm capable, I got this, but it also spills over in their dating life, like when they're interested in people or they want to appeal to the girls, appeal to the women, like showing a certain side of them that's charismatic, confident, ambitious, like they got it like that. So they might feel like your energy is like really what they like a real truth of how they view you. And if you guys were to get to know each other, that they feel like something about them would be um exposed, or you would see like some of the performing, but I don't feel like this person, it's not giving like this person's fake. It's just this person does do things to impress or put themselves in a position to be noticed, or say things at the right time so people can like turn around and look at them, or you know what I mean? Like it's something with that, maybe even try to be funny, like get people's attention in that way. I'm not going to reveal this card yet. I'm going to pull some oracle. See what's the energy with this person. How do they feel? Ashley's person in question. Hesitance. Yeah. It's like you guys might be stuck. I don't feel like it's literal codependency. Hey, greetings. I don't feel like it's literal codependency. It feels more so like you guys are kind of imprisoned by something. Like it might be something that's blocking you guys from connecting, but it's more so like within yourselves, not something externally, not external circumstances or other people. It's something like with self. I keep seeing 7-Eleven. It could be an energy of gratitude. You're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt an energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. Like they like your energy. They do. They like what they see. They like what they may experience about you, or they kind of assume that there's something different about you in their mind. Like the quality of that as well is because they don't know too much about you, and your energy does give kind of like self-protected. It's not overly exposed. Let's see, how does this person feel? How does this person feel? How does this person feel about Ashley? How does this person feel? See? Confidence. Perplexity. They're perplexed. Your confidence. They want to come off as confident, but they also want to show you like, hey, I'm confident. Like, look at me. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So perplexity, it says, is the feeling of being unable to comprehend the current situation, leaving you feeling lost. It reminds you not to rush for answers, but to give yourself time and space to understand. The answers will eventually reveal themselves. And shout out to you because you gifted me these cards, so thank you. um, and then confidence, it says, confidence is the inner belief that you have the strength to face challenges. It's about trusting yourself and your abilities. When this card appears, it encourages you to take action, knowing you can overcome any obstacle. So that could be advice for you as well. Like both of you, it's their feelings, but wrapped in advice. For you, I feel like there might be things around the situation that you guys kind of need to allow the situation to unfold, allow the answers to come to you. Don't press the issue too much. Don't try to um, come up with scenarios or reasons like where you wreck your brain or make assumptions. Just kind of be present, be in the flow. And I feel like for you, Spirit does want you to be more open. Okay. More open in your energy in a sense of like not being performative in openness or giving too much away or sharing too much. And hey, look at me being desperate, chasing. Like, no, but more so believing in yourself like that. So whatever you might tell yourself, like, oh no, this guy can never like me, because sometimes when we like a person, or oftentimes when we like a person, we put them on this pedestal of like they're better than us, and we just make these assumptions. But we all have flaws, we all have things and ways about us. We're not perfect. um so we're only human, right? So allow yourself to be human, allow yourself to see this person as human. um and don't fight the current. Okay. Let's see what the potential outcome energy is. The 5 of Swords. This person might do something to get your attention, or like if there's another man around, it could be somebody else that's interested in you, or it could be like someone else that does get attention, another male, a guy or something around that may get attention, or they feel like it's shining, or they might be a little intimidated by it. They might do something to make themselves look good or to stand out, like where you can kind of pick up a competitive excuse me, a competitive energy from them. um could also be too like this person is gonna fight themselves, like should I not. It's like something with them really stepping into their truth or stepping into their confidence, or how do I explain this? It's almost like this person, like they're playing it safe in a way. Their energy is playing safe. like how they're presenting themselves, how they show up. Like maybe there's things that they would like to say, or they would want to approach you or talk to you, and then they tell themselves that they can't, or they cowered out. So they might battle themselves back and forth because there's something around communication, you know. So that is what I'm seeing. Could be something with Libra energy or Libra season, maybe. Okay. Well, all right, Miss Ashley, that was your reading, sis. I hope that made sense. I hope that was clear, confirming, or spoke to something real. What's going on? What's up? Helpful guidance, helpful advice. Okay. All right, let's clear the energy. I appreciate you, sis, as always. Take care in the meantime. Okay. All right. So we close Ashley's energy out with love, light, and peace. We send all parties involved their energy back to them whole and full. Amen. Ashe. All right. So Alexis and then Sam. If anybody else is interested, the list is open. You can check out what offers are available. PayPal or Cash App is the two payment platforms. Make sure if you have a question, you leave your question or topic in the notes section of your payment, or you can leave it here in the chat if you're comfortable with that. If you don't feel comfortable sharing someone's name, let me know. Because I never say the names on the live anyway, but if it's like you put it in the chat, you can just put their initials or something, or a nickname or something. But yeah, and timestamps will be available for everyone that participates. So, Miss Alexis, you are up next. Let's get your timestamp. 3710. All right. Yours is also a how do they feel reading. Okay. All right. This stupid charger keeps cutting in and out. Okay. All right. Ashley, her person of interest, ask for permission to tap into both parties' energy only for the sake of clarity and wisdom through the energies and messages of what their divine teams want them to know. Specifically, Alexis, what does Alexis need to know about her person's energy towards her? All things that are relevant, important for her to know. We cast down all vain imaginations, false guidances, false truths. We ask for divine covering and protection for all of us, myself, Alexis, and her person, in all spaces and timelines. Sure. Okay. What is it that her person is currently feeling towards her? Okay. The Five of Baskets, which is the Five of Cups in this deck. The Six of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. And I'm not going to look at this one. Bottom of the deck is the Mother of Wands, but she's in reverse. So this is the Queen of Wands. We're just going to keep that in mind that she was reversed. I'll reveal that one at the end. So your person is, what is that song? I gotta sneeze. Come out. Come out, come out, come out. It won't come out. It's probably gonna randomly come out. Okay, it came out as a yawn. Okay, whatever. What is that song? It's like a 90s song. I don't know the name of the artist. They kind of almost sound like somebody from Boyz II Men, but it's not. But it's like Die Without You, I think is the name of the song, or that's at least like one of the lyrics. It's called Die Without You. It's like a 90s R&B type of song. Not that this person like literally is, but there is a sense of like lack when it comes to, they feel like they need to clean up their mess. There's something that they feel like they've recently broken. So if you guys like are still in separation or broken up, this person feels like it's their fault. Like they're trying to make sense of what they feel like they lost or why things ended the way that they did. Like they're trying to put that together, try to make sense of it. They're not 100% lost in their hope with you, but it's like they're in the point where they're trying to figure out like what did they do? Like what mess did they make? How did they play a role in this? Because they may not be fully blaming themselves, but it's like they're looking at their part, their role in something. Um, they might be wondering like what are you doing with your time? Like the time that maybe you guys spent when you're not spending it with me, who are you spending it with? Who's in your life? Who's like there could be people that you have in your life, like a mother figure, it could be your own mother that they feel like you tell things to, like you consult, or like some sort of feminine ally. Then you might have like a male friend or so, like they're wondering like who are you talking to, who, like what are you sharing, what are you kind of, what are you revealing, what are you, maybe are you consulting someone, like they want to know, and they want to know who's pouring into you nowadays, like that's something that's important to them, like who's giving to you now. Now I'm hearing the Jackson 5, who's loving you. So yeah, it could be like this person when they think about you, they hear music or they listen to the music, and then like certain things will pop up. Like the song might be like speaking about how they feel, or it puts them in their feelings to think about you. Cause like two songs so far that just came to me. Yeah, they're wondering like who's putting energy towards you. Like I don't know if this person is, they feel like you changed or you are changing. Could be something with your appearance or just like your energy. So, Nine of Pentacles. You got a lot of Pentacles and Cups. You got two Cups, three Pentacle cards. The baskets are Cups. So, yeah, it's like this has something to do with the lack of nurturing something, and like they think about the things or the plans that maybe you guys were talking about, like how you want to build, what you were going to bring to the connection, what they, what they were going to bring, or like each other's role and how that was going to benefit something, how that was going to bring about a goal, bring about completion. So it's like now um they're thinking about maybe how they fucked that up, how they put this connection in a position where things are broken. Hmm. Yeah, it's kind of like a fear of lack too. Like, yeah, you're very welcome. My pleasure, sis. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate the cards. I love those cards, by the way. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Let me see. Is this a fan or is it like a light fixture? What is that? Might be a light fixture, but it kind of looks like those feather fans, like those fancy like decor type of fans. But I feel like there's something with that. Like it could be a light bulb moment, it could be a message that they like, something that they've kind of realized. That's kind of what that symbol. I don't know what that is, but that's what it's making me think, or feel like that's the energy around it. Like some sort of message or awareness of something, an epiphany. Yes. Yeah, they're really awesome. I appreciate it. That one and the other deck, the African Goddess one, I love that deck too. Let's see, five of coins, five of pentacles. So you have two fives here. There's, yeah, this energy of lack. That you walked away because you weren't getting what you deserved from this. So that's what really triggers them the most, is that they know that the reason why things fell apart is because you weren't getting what you deserve. You were lacking. You were like malnourished in a sense energetically with this connection, just like depleted of your energy, your spiritual resources, emotional resource. Like it was almost like you were tired. It's like I keep giving, I keep showing up, I keep putting energy forth. This like, what are you doing? So they don't blame you right now because they feel like you're being poured into in some capacity. Like you have, you're not going to lack because of me. Like you're going to be good. There's nothing lacking in your energy just because I'm gone. And that might kind of scare them a little bit too, I feel, because you wanted me to give you something, but little do you realize that you don't really need me to give that to you. So there's a possibility you might not care too much about my absence, or you might find like, okay, I could care about this person or love them, but what are they giving to me? Like, what do I need to go back to that for? Um, yeah, it is a fear that you're going to get comfortable in your independence and you're going to start feeling yourself again, or you're going to, because this person knows that you have some sort of support system. Because I keep going back to the Six of Pentacles. You have some sort of support system, and it's like maybe family, like a mother figure, sisters, cousins, friends, people that love you. You have like some sort of healthy supportive like support system around you, and they feel like when you pour more into that, and you're not kind of like you're not caught up in this energy of love or with them specifically, like trying to pour into that connection, that you're going to make more space for the connections that already do pour into you, and you're not going to want them anymore. That's what I keep getting. So let's see like where they're at. How does this person feel? Alexis person's energy. Alexis person's energy. How do they feel? What does she need to know? What does she need to know? What does her divine team want her to know? Optimism. You have things to look forward to, and I feel like that's what this person is kind of scared of, that you're going to see the light. Yeah. Let's see. What does this person want to say? What is in the truth? This person want to say, Spirit, that you give permission to be known to Alexis. She has the right to know where this person's truth lies with her, their thoughts, their feelings towards her. This person's energy that they're sending towards her. They want her to know the truth. What's the energy? 2 cards came out. Unclear. Okay, so you have unclear and you have will you listen. So I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. And then will you listen says there's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? So this person is definitely sorting through their emotions for sure. There's a lot of trying to make sense of what just happened, what they lost. They do want to talk to you, but like I said, there's this feeling of you might not care to you know, bring this person back into your life or try to mend things. It's like you might not want them. That's their fear. Like you are going to find out, or you're going to feel like, I don't need you. What do I need you for? Like I might care about you, love you, wanted things to work, but you can't give me that. So what's the point? Let's see. How does this person feel? Clarify, Spirit, Divine Source. How does this person feel towards Alexis and or about their situation, their connection? Skepticism and anxiety. Yeah. They're in their head. There's a lot that they're not saying that they may want to say. They're trying to, of course, I dropped some cards. They're trying to filter through all of this. Like they're trying to sort. Yeah, they're trying to sort through. So skepticism, it says, involves questioning and critical examining everything, urging you to see things clearly, not just accept them blindly. Skepticism drives you to think deeply, helping you make wiser decisions. Anxiety. Anxiety stems from uncertainty about the future. When this card appears, it reminds you to let go of the fear of the future and focus on the present. Only in there, or only in the here and now, can you find true peace. Okay. Yeah. This might have done something to you in your confidence, made you feel like this person didn't want you or something was wrong with you. But I don't feel like that's the case. Um, because I feel like this person sees you as worthy. This energy might almost kind of feels like laziness to me. Like this person was kind of, they got too comfortable, they got too relaxed with thinking that they had you, or maybe you gave to this person in a way where they just got comfortable. They didn't step up, put any energy that they should have put into it. And you know, yeah. Okay, so let's see what this 7 of Knives. Yeah, they're gonna continue to be, they're going to continue to kind of fight themselves. It's, I feel like there's something that they want to get off their chest, and they're going to. Um, this person is kind of fighting the urge to be honest with themselves or honest with you, like, because there is that fear behind this. Like, you don't want this. You're not going to accept them. Um, you may not hear them out. You may not believe what they have to say, type of thing. So there is something with them expressing a truth, but they're gonna fight it to the end. They're gonna like push it, like try to push it away as far as possible, not wanting to deal with it, because they don't want to look stupid. Essentially, that's the thing. And dropped a whole bunch of motherfucking cards, but yeah, that is what I'm getting for you, Miss Alexis. I hope that that makes sense, or confirms what you've been thinking, what you've been feeling. And I feel like um Spirit doesn't want you to, not saying that you shouldn't do anything. Like, if you don't feel led to speak or rush into something, like, honor your space right now, honor your energy. Because Spirit is saying, like, you do have things to look forward to. And where this person's energy is, it's still this energy of confusion. It's an energy of heaviness. And I don't feel like it would be healthy right now to interact with this person. It's not to say that you never will or that you shouldn't ever, but like at this time, at this point, I don't feel like that would be a good idea. Um, so yeah, you have things to look forward to, like other things that need your attention or just would benefit you from focusing on things that you already got going on. So such as like school, your career, you're doing something for yourself right now, you're building something. So that's what I'm seeing. Hopefully that makes sense. It is hot as shit. Lord Jesus. It don't help. The candles don't help. But yeah. So much love to you, sis. I appreciate you as always. So I'm going to go ahead and move on here to Miss Samantha. Okay, mind you, if anyone else is interested, the list is open. After this, once I'm done with this read, that would be the last person on the list, technically, unless someone comes along and they want to read. So Samantha, your timestamp is, I think that says 53:57. Okay. All right, so let's see. What's your questions? All right, Spirit, we clear all previous energies with love, light, and peace. We send both parties their energies back to them whole and full. Amen. Ashe. So it is. Ask for permission to tap into Samantha's energy. And let's see. Where's it at? The first person in question. What does this person think of her? What do they think about her? Ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies only for the sake of clarity and truth of what you allow me to know and to see and to share with Samantha. Her divine team wants her to know what you want her to know, Source God. What does this person in question think of her? Come on, cards. They're little stubborn cards now. A little stubborn. 7 of Baskets, which is the 7 of Cups. The Devil. The Two of Baskets, which is the Two of Cups. Come on. Temperance, the High Priestess, and we're going to keep this one hidden. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands. Okay. So what does this person think of you? This is interesting. Because I feel like there's some obsessing energy going on, some illusions of trying to sort through like what's real, what's not. The need to trust one's intuition or discern, is it intuition or is it fear? Is it obsession? Is it ideal? Like there's a need to find harmony and balance is the energy that I pick up. And this could be like when it comes to an interaction. This person, their thoughts of you could be like, they know that you're single. They might feel like you're not looking for anything right now. You're detached. It says, I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone. I'm not looking to get into a relationship at this time. This person may only have room to make assumptions about you. So there might be things, others' opinions. I feel bound by culture, my family's belief on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. So it's like they feel like you're working through something and you're not open to date. Um, it is like someone here, because I can't tell whose energy it is, but I can feel the energy itself of like someone in the situation wondering if they're seeing the other person clear. Are they seeing the situation clear? Is there a connection? Is there an attraction? Is there feelings here? It's like these are questions, and it's like, or am I making things up? Am I just idealizing this? Am I fantasizing? Um, it's kind of like obsessing over that energy or obsessing over finding the truth. Um, Trying to make a distinction between the intuition versus like, again, is it ego, is it fear, is it obsessive behavior, is it delusion? Like where does this energy coming from? And it's forcing someone here in the situation, or like kind of encouraging like this energy, these two polarities is encouraging someone here to find that balance, but through flow, through patience, and through not rushing, through trusting divine time. Because there could be something about like there is a truth here, there's a truth or something that is being seen for what it is. Something, it may be like there's different questions, there are different fears here, there's different assumptions, but something in that is true. Okay, there is a truth in something. um it might even be like a prophecy or a true download, true intuition of something to come. But you're trying to make sense of it, or this person's trying to make sense of it. This energy, it feels very um how to explain it, like I don't know whose energy is who. So it could be that y'all are in a similar energy, or like kind of viewing the situation, yeah, in the same manner almost. Maybe dealing, the battle might be a little bit like the extent of the questions or the assumptions might be different, but what you're battling nonetheless is the same, which is trying to find the truth, trying to discern between what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you're seeing about the situation or the connection or the other person. The Ten of Baskets, which is the Ten of Cups, it is like it could be a question of, is this going to lead to happiness? Is this going to lead, yeah, yep, is this going to lead to happiness? Is this going to lead to a union or some sort of happy ending, whatever that looks like? This person could be on the edge of making a decision, or making a decision about what direction they want to go in. Okay, I'm going to clarify this with the Oracle, and I'm going to go to your second question. Dreams come true. So spirit, there's something about a wish fulfillment, a dream in the heart, a vision, a prophecy, and wondering, is this that? Is this it? Or something almost, or like what I'm dreaming of, is this going to happen? Is it going to come to pass? Um, that I feel like spirit saying like it's going to take time. Like some things that we ask for clarity, we don't get the clarity sharp, like straight right away. Some things do require energy to unfold and play out, which is what this temperance card is talking about. Just like there's so many different elements of the situation that it could require that timing, require things to like unfold, things to be revealed to you. Um, you can only do so much with the information that you have in front of you, right? So it's like take things at face value, yes, but be open minded. Like, okay, if I still have questions, I feel like I'm not getting all of my answers straight away, that's okay. Like I trust that I will get what I need. If that makes sense. It's kind of what I'm getting, like how to move with the situation. It might not be that deep, but there is something here like where spirit or it doesn't seem that deep on the surface, but it is like as far as why you need to trust your intuition, why the truth matters, you know. Okay. All right, this other person in question, let's clear the other person's energy. Spirit, we send their energy back to them whole and full and enlightened in love. Ask for permission to tap into what does this person think about Samantha after meeting the other day? What does this person think about Samantha after meeting the other day? Ask for permission to tap into that exchange, that energy, going back in that timeline versus now. Where's this person's thoughts about Samantha after their meeting? What do you want her to know, Spirit? What do you want her to know? Ouch. Okay. All right. Six of Swords, Six of Knives, the Hierophant, the World, the Moon, and the Hermit, Four of Coins or Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They might think that you were seeking closure from them, that you went into it already like kind of like you pre-planned something. They feel like you look nice. They feel like your energy came off as you meant business. You were serious about something. Um, this person's having a hard time with moving forward, moving on, moving forward towards something because they feel like whatever they're moving towards, they don't really know what's on the other side of it. They're not 100% confident of what. It's almost like, okay, they may know like they may know, okay, I'm moving towards X, Y, and Z in my future. Like that's my plan. But like the energy around that, or just like what that really looks like, what that requires, I feel like this person it's fear, it's a fear behind it. But they know that they have to go through with it anyway, no matter how tough it is, no matter how scared they are, no matter how they might feel a little bit emotionally or just overwhelmed in general, like with this new decision or this new path that they've taken, or the need to have to like move on. Um, it's not easy. Like it requires some sort of spiritual endurance, mental endurance, something. Maybe sticking to it, being disciplined, like there's no going back. Like, you know, they're close to something happening or being completed. It could be the relationships, it could be anything. Kind of have to place it where it fits that person's energy, like where they're at. Like you would know better than anyone else. But yeah, they feel like you came to kind of get closure. This person feels like you've grown past them, or you've grown past the connection, you've grown past like what was. There might be something that you want to, I don't know, they might have been a conversation around something that you've been holding on to, like you have in your possession. You want to close the door on this, you don't want to hold on to something anymore. That could have been the vibe that this person picked up, or that was the conversation. They don't really know how to fully read your energy. Your energy was kind of, it almost felt like you were unrecognizable energetically. Like they could obviously tell like something about you emotionally was um withdrawn, but not so much withdrawn like you don't have emotions or you don't feel anything. It's more so of an energy of selectively showing like they didn't know how to read you, and it could be because you surpass something, so they can't fully understand like where you're at, why you feel the way that you feel, or what is it that you really feel. They're not able to read that. They're not able to discern that, you know. um so whatever the exchange was, it definitely put this person in a space of like trying to read into it, trying to like, yeah, I feel like meditate, sit with it. They might be replaying like things that were said, um, facial expressions you made, why you said something the way that you said it. Like, what are you thinking now? Like, this person is sitting with that interaction. And it might be a lot of different things that they're trying to make sense of, but this was like a full circle moment. I definitely feel like there was something about completion. Yeah, it's something about your facial expressions too. Like, sometimes we don't even know what type of facial expressions we be giving people. Like, we don't be seeing our faces fully, you know. um there's something about that, like them trying to like, okay, why was she looking like that, or what does she mean by that when she said it, why was she making that face, you know. It's like something with that. Let me see. Ooh, still listening. I listen to the music you shared with me, it helps me to connect with you even though we're apart. So this is like somebody that's not accepting maybe that you don't want this anymore, or but like I said, this person is moving forward. But it's not something that it's not easy for them to do, but they know that they have to go through with it. They can't give up now, they can't walk away now. Other opinions, I feel bound by my culture, by my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free. This card came out in the other reading. So there could be like a connection, um something that kind of connects when it comes to these two men's energy, where these could be people that live their life for the approval of other people, that they don't make decisions based off of what they want or what they feel is best. They do it based off of what they feel fits a status quo or fits a tradition. um it's like they think they care about what people think, essentially, or like people around them. um they may also feel like you fit into a certain type of energy that maybe is different from them, and that plays a role in this. This person has a how to explain this? This person is carrying the weight of something. They're not fully it's an inner battle thing going on. So whatever decision that they've made, it's like they're wrestling with it, but they know that they have to keep going. They have to push through that. So this interaction did leave them, because you got a lot of majors. I just noticed that out of the 5 cards that you got, 4 of them are major arcanas: the Hierophant, the World, the Moon, the Hermit. You got this person going within, in a sense of like trying to make sense of your interaction, why things were said the way that they were said. They might even be asking themselves, why aren't they content with where they're at? Why can't they be content with maybe the fact that you guys are done, or that they need to move on, or they need to let you move on? There's something about closure. Oh no, that's sad. The last person you asked about? Goodness. Yeah, well, that's not easy. That makes sense. Yeah. There's something that So if it is the loss of the wife, it is something that they're not able to fully reconcile with, but they know that they have to. They've already made the decision that they're going to move on with their life, or in what manner, whatever way. They just don't know what that looks like. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess that makes a little more sense too. Um, yeah. This person, I feel like, as far as the interaction, they read into it with you, or they read into it. So like the facial expressions, the things that you said. Um, and in that instance, if this person is not ready, I don't know if it's the same, like if whoever the last person is, that's who I'm reading on, the last guy that you asked about. Um, they may not be ready to fully like date. Yeah. Yeah. I don't feel like this person's ready to date. So the family opinions, that thing could very well also be too, like worrying about what people think if they move on with somebody. Did they move on too soon? Like there's something with this person not being ready to face what, like, their future, if that makes sense. Like even though they said I'll be open, or I'll be open to moving on, or whatever that looks like, it's it's not easy to do. Yeah. Okay. So the closure thing, like the thing with closure, it might not be your energy. It could be this person's energy. Seeking closure, seeking to move on. Your energy might challenge that, trigger that. They're not sure where to place your energy, if that makes sense either, like in their life, or how to take it, what to do with it. And that's another thing. But yeah, I feel like this person's sitting with that interaction. It might be something that they need to not, I mean, it's kind of like you're a catalyst for it, like a catalyst in a sense to think about something deeper underlying, like, maybe something that they're uncomfortable with already. And it's like you kind of highlight it, if that makes sense. Yeah. All right. So, all right. That's what I'm getting as far as this person's energy, how they felt about your last meeting. Um, Yeah, whatever it was, it put this person in a space of introspection and like kind of reading through things. So, but yeah, you're welcome. My pleasure. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. So, if no one else is um wanting a read or needing a read tonight, that will conclude it. That will be the last read for tonight. Okay. Yeah. So that will be the last read, probably, right? Nobody else is interested. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Because I know that these are delayed. Like the live is kind of delayed. Like y'all hear something like after I've already said it. So I just want to make sure, you know. Excuse me. What's your name? Why is that in my head? That was random. Okay. Lady. All right. So let me go ahead and put these time stamps up for you guys. And that will conclude our live. So I can't take it. Help. Excuse. Okay. What is going on? Where the slowness, the slowness. Why is it? Hold on, y'all. This phone frustrates me so bad. Sherbert. Let me see. The fuckery. Come on now. Come on, no. Okay. All right. So that is you guys a rating for the tonight. I hope that was helpful. And I'm gonna shut it down. I will see you guys in the next read, next live, or whatever discussion we having. So stay posted, like, share, make sure y'all subscribe if you guys resonate over here. Also, if you guys would like to book personal reads, more detailed reads, questions that y'all got, I have an abundance of messages and reads for y'all. If y'all have any questions about them, just make sure you guys reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to assist you or help you. Coaching sessions if you need as well about different things, maybe that you need assistance with, direction with. I got you. So yeah, much love. Y'all be blessed, be safe until the next one. Peace.